The Risk Takers presents Bobby's Burgers, created by Alexandra Schulke, Adrian Roldan, and Austin Mukazis. Through our TV series, our purpose is to introduce our audience to management principles in an easy-to-understand and humorous way. We want to make sure it's enjoyable as well as informational, and we think that creating a spin-off of this popular show will keep the interest of the audience. In this TV series, the audience will learn different managerial styles, concepts, and processes that the characters will use to overcome the struggles that they encounter along the way. Our target audience is business students and professionals between the ages of 18 and 35 years old because these shows are meant to demonstrate managerial concepts that they can apply as they enter or continue to work in a business setting. However, this TV series may be enjoyed by people of all ages since the setting takes place in an easily understood business setting, which is the burger diner. We chose this setting for our show because restaurant operations are fairly simple to understand to most audiences. The setting and plot also provide us the chance to exaggerate the circumstances and challenges in order to provide a comedic aspect of the show. For example, you will see the lengths the team will go in order to gain competitive advantage over their new competition, including some very interesting new recipes that no burger restaurant has offered before. Who is the Risk Takers? Alexandra Schulke is a senior marketing major and dance minor at USF. She enjoys painting, writing, and creating dance choreography. She is from Vero Beach, Florida, but plans to work in Tampa after graduation and eventually pursue her MBA. She aspires to work in the entertainment industry where she can combine her love for the arts and production along with her passion for marketing communications. Austin Mukazis is a junior accounting major at USF St. Pete. He works full-time at Cody's Roadhouse in Tarpon Springs. Austin loves to play sports and also watch sports, but in debt, statistics, and whatnot. He is determined to work for an accounting firm after graduation and eventually open up his own accounting firm to run. Adrian Roldan is a junior finance major and full-time associate at Raymond James Financial. He enjoys working out, hanging out with friends, biking, learning more about how the world works. After achieving a finance degree, a Series 7 certification, and a CFP designation will likely be in the near future. Financial consulting to help people navigate through life would be a worthy and fulfilling career. Why Bobby's Burgers? We chose to base our show off the hit animated series Bob's Burgers in hopes of attracting the viewers who already watch and love the show. As you will see, the characters are very relatable and lovable to all audiences. We realized that their personalities and behaviors are already so different and distinct, so applying management concepts to them would result in dynamic and interesting outcomes that will keep the audience intrigued and anxious to see how their story unfolds. We will now discuss the individual characters in the TV series to give you a sense of the various personalities that will be conveyed throughout the episodes. We begin with the owner of the restaurant, Bobby Belcher. He is a 42-year-old cook and entrepreneur who is excited to go on his 6-month training to a hamburger conference. He is usually a timid manager and very reluctant on changing the way of business. However, Bobby is a strong leader and supportive father who only wants the best for them and his business. He is nervous about leaving the business in the hands of his wife, who is known to come up with unexpected ideas that may not give results she expects. As he gets updates from his wife, Linda, on the changes occurring in the restaurant, he is always willing to give advice and insight into their ideas and pursuits. Next, we have Linda Belcher, who is the amazing wife of Bob. She is a 40-year-old mother of Louis, Jean, and Tina. Year-round, she is the assistant manager of Bob's Burgers, but recently got promoted to a manager as Bobby leaves to the burger convention. She has an outgoing personality and is great at coming up with new ideas for the business. Although driven and ambitious to enhance their business, she is very impulsive and not nearly as cautious about decisions as Bobby. However, with her kids and Teddy's support while Bobby is away, they create ways to overcome challenges and prove to Bobby that they can restructure and enhance their business by implementing foundational managerial concepts. Next, we have Teddy, a 55-year-old local who comes in to eat at Bob's Burgers every single day. He loves the burgers as much as he loves the family and even considers them his family. With Bobby gone, he eventually joins in on the fun and works at the restaurant to offer assistance to the new manager, Linda. Teddy is a very reserved and methodical in the way he goes about accomplishing tasks. Consequently, he can get easily flustered if things start spiraling out of control. He is also very realistic when analyzing new ideas, which comes into play when the rest of the team develop extraneous ideas for gaining competitive advantage. Louis Belcher is a 17-year-old daughter who is very energetic and outgoing. Like her mother Linda, she is constantly scheming the next big idea and displays features of being a strong and natural leader. She is also very understanding, realizes when an idea won't work, and is always willing to collaborate. Gene Belcher is the youngest of the family at 16 years old. Like his mom Linda and sister Louis, he is also charismatic and always wants to put in his opinions and ideas. He is very confident in his ability, but likes to take the easy way out by covering up his mistakes and finding the fastest results, which have led to situations getting worse before they get better in the past. Tina Belcher is the oldest child of the family at 18 years old. She is the quiet one of the group and opts for processes to stay the same despite the challenges that face the team. She tries to stay out of trouble and avoid conflict and confrontation, since dynamic situations are stressful for her. Even though Tina is quiet, she is a hard worker and does exactly what she is told. The last character we discuss is Hugo Habacor, the city's relentless health inspector. Not only is he known for closing the most businesses ever in the city's history, but he happens to be Linda's ex-fiancé. To make matters more difficult, he demands that the team come up with a solution within the next 72 hours or the business will be shut down. He becomes the main antagonist in episodes 5 and 6. The risk takers found that there was a lot of management conclusions, but here's some of our top 3. As a manager, you must be willing to adapt to your environment. There's no chance you can survive in the management industry without being willing to change. Another one is communication. Communication is one of the most important concepts in management. No matter what form of management you are using communication, whether it's oral or written. And lastly, decision making. It can be an individual decision making or a group decision making. It's great for coming to a decision, especially when it involves multiple inputs. It gives you a variety of perspectives. Within our episodes, here's how we integrated some of the managerial concepts. In episode 2, Linda uses excellent signs of leadership when she officially takes over as the manager of Bobby's Burgers. She assigns different employees to different tasks to make sure that everyone has something to do to help out. This is the nature of management and uses planning, organization, directing, and controlling. In episode 4, the team analyzes their competition and sets objectives of increasing their sales by at least 15% by the next 2 weeks. They brainstorm new flavors that each want to try to add to their menu. They take action steps in order to receive the new ingredients and develop marketing strategies to entice old and new customers to try out the new flavors, such as utilizing a buy one, get one promotion. In doing so, this is the use of planning process model.